Got the swampers playing down in Muscle Shoals, where they lay down, gotta rest his soul. Southern rock, my saving grace. Country sounds.
Whoop, whoop. I'm Tara.
And I'm Sarah, and this is All The Things. Every week we hang out with creatives, artists, and musicians from the Shoals and beyond.
We talk about their music, their process, and anything else that comes up on the couch. And today we have the very talented Ed Bisquera.
Hey, girls.
Hey,
ladies.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. I'm so glad you're here.
I get you in stereo. This is cool.
I know.
It is, isn't it?
Neat.
Yeah. I like hearing myself.
Yeah.
I just hear you. So where are you from? What do you do?
Right. That's
well,
what
you're
we're
not
gonna do.
from here.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
We knew that.
No one is from here.
I am.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, that's right.
I
she
was
is.
born here.
Mm-hmm.
You are
Yeah.
born and bred
Yeah.
local.
Yeah.
Local. She's a true local. But yes,
True.
we are not.
We're not.
I'm from Dallas. Where are you from?
Originally from Vancouver, BC, and then raised in Vancouver, Washington.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes, there's a few of us in the Shoals here from Vancouver. And,
Really?
Did not know that.
yeah.
All musicians?
Patrick Tatro and Craig Alvin, who owns Noble Steed.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Craig and I went to junior high and high school together.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you got to interview him.
That's really
Yes.
small world stuff right there.
Yes.
I mean, like y'all went to junior high and then you're
you're here?
of all places in the
Junior
world.
high, high school, and community college.
Dang.
That is nuts.
Yeah, you should ask him about the Bible school that.
We'll leave that one for him.
Yeah,
We'll leave
anyways.
that one for him for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw him on the Grammys a few years ago, and it reignited. I knew him. I go, oh, hey, that looks a lot like Craig.
Yeah.
And we touched base. He's in Nashville and moving here.
Yeah.
I said, why are you moving here? And he turned me on to the Muscle Shoals documentary.
And you're like,
And that's
that's
pretty much
why.
that's why.
Yeah. I've lived here for 6 years and I just saw that documentary. Like over
I
the
almost think
summer.
it's a requirement before moving here.
Yeah. Well, especially if you're in the music
See what you're
industry.
getting yourself
if you're in
into.
the music industry, I
Yeah.
really do feel like it is a requirement. But for
Yeah.
me, I was just like, oh, I'm not really in that world. I just now entered this world. I'm just now figuring out who all you guys are. And I had no idea that I was surrounded by so much talent. Like huge talent. And even this lady I talked to, she's in the music industry also, and she reminded me, she's like, there's only like 1,200 of us actually in the music industry, like doing it, working it, keeping it going. It's a very small population of people. And I was like, wow, I didn't know. And it seems like half of y'all live here.
Yeah.
I think it's because I talked to Gary Baker about it. Gary Baker, name drop number one.
Yeah. Yeah. We know him.
Plug that in.
He's a Sheffield neighbor, and
Yeah,
you see
right.
him driving his little golf cart. And
Yeah.
that song that was made famous by All For One was "I Swear."
What was
Anyways,
that called?
I swear by the moon.
Yeah.
And but he told me I think it was when he and Lenny moved here. Lenny
LeBlanc.
another songwriter. I think it's because a lot of the touring musicians found a place where it was, and just musicians in general, where it's low.
It was affordable.
Affordable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
You
definitely
can buy a
affordable
house.
here.
Like
Yeah.
a musician could buy a house here.
Yeah.
I remember
Still.
Right.
Don came down and he produced Greg Allman's album.
Oh,
that
right.
was last recorded at Fame. And I remember talking to him and he was like, you could buy a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house here for like under $200,000.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And, of course in LA you can't do that.
I mean, nowhere else you can do that.
No.
Hardly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
it's great here.
yeah, it's been a good community, and I mean, we just celebrated Karen's birthday, and just all creatives coming together to hang out.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, I don't particularly like the blazing hot summers, but other than that,
Yeah, I don't think any of
Yeah,
us
it kind of
do.
feels like hell outside.
It's just now cooling
Yeah.
down today. It feels great.
yeah, today is perfect weather.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
you grew up in Vancouver, and then
What brought you here?
Where were you in between that?
I did music in the 90s, and then I took a break because we had kids with my first wife, and then I worked as a mortgage loan officer for about 11 years. I had a marketing background, so I always worked in marketing.
Mhm.
Okay. Now you said you were in music before that. So what was your first instrument?
Piano.
So you've always stuck with pianos. You do keys, everything.
Yeah, then about, in middle school, I took up clarinet and saxophone.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay.
of course, everyone else you also took guitar and other instruments.
Right. Yeah.
But piano was the main instrument.
Yeah. So what really got you turned on to piano, like immediately? Were you just
Oh,
good at
that's
it?
a good story. I was the original Star Wars that came out in 1970.
Oh,
I love Star
I
Wars.
do too.
I remember watching it as a kid. You had to wait in line. It was a long line.
Yeah.
So my mom and she stood in line with me to see it. I think we saw it. I got to see it like twice or 3 times. You know, and so I was trying to figure out after we watched the movie. I was at a neighbor's house. I was on the piano tinkering around and trying to figure out the theme of the da 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 da.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, do you want to take lessons?" And so, yeah, sure. So there's a lady down the street from us. And back then in the 70s, it's like the equivalent of walking like maybe a half mile. She says, "Oh, you just can walk there after school."
Oh, yeah.
Just walk to the piano lessons
Yeah.
in the broad daylight in the neighborhood. I don't know a lot of neighborhoods there, you know, in a city you do that now, but
Yeah.
back then you could just. So I'd walk every week to the lessons. Lessons were, how much were they? $7 a lesson, I think.
Oh,
Dang.
wow.
Yeah, this is like when I was a kid.
Yeah. Now they're like $50 a lesson.
50.
Or more.
Yeah,
or
or
more.
more, depending
Yeah.
on who your teacher is,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, and so I took lessons, classical, and yeah, that's how it started. Star Wars.
Star
John
Wars.
Williams.
John Williams Star
Love
Wars.
that.
That was
it.
what did it.
Yeah. Well, so like, what was your favorite Star Wars scene?
I think Star Wars, the second one with Princess Leia on the deck, which she's in a little bikini.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Halloween's coming up, and I always see girls wearing that.
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Yeah. When you look up, like, costume ideas
Yeah.
for women, that's
Hey,
one of the
you
ones.
could be her, and I could be that big worm guy.
The worm guy. Are you talking about Jabba the Hutt?
Yeah, I don't need. No, it's like that big worm guy where like the girl's like laying on the big one. No,
We
no.
already have our costume.
Yeah, we have our.
What are your
costume.
costumes?
Should we say it, or maybe we should keep it a surprise? If we were a duo, though, a
Comedic
duo, who would you think we would be?
Like what?
Actually, we probably could say because it won't come out till
Oh yeah,
after.
that's true. Yeah. So we're gonna be Dumb and Dumber.
Oh my gosh, that's what I thought. I was going to say you're going to be Jeff Daniels and Jim Carrey.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're gonna.
So you're saying there's a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance. Which one is which?
Well, I'm the blue one, which is Jeff Daniels,
Yeah.
but I
Okay.
feel like I'm more like Jim
Yeah,
Carrey.
I feel like you are like Jim Carrey. But blue looks better on her, and orange
Yeah.
looks better on me.
I won't wear orange in
Did you
October.
find these suits?
Oh yeah,
We ordered them, yeah.
Oh, you ordered. You guys.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're ready. We're
Yeah.
prepared.
Everything's on Amazon.
Oh
Yes,
yes, everything's
yes.
on Amazon.
Yeah.
All right, so piano was inspired by Star Wars. Okay, and then so you just kept with that, and then okay, I can't remember what you said.
The
after
mortgage
that.
loan, like
The
that.
yeah.
Oh, that
did
was later on.
Where
when I
was that at though?
In Vancouver.
Okay, so still
Did you
Vancouver.
feel like something was missing, like not playing music, or was it just like, okay, this is part of my life now? I had to get this job.
Well, it's just
and-
I as some people say, you did a lot when you're younger, but I just like different things.
yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
played in a lot of different bands. I played in a band called Five Guys Named Mo. That's like a 13-piece horn band. They did Earth, Wind, and Fire and
Ooh, yeah.
Chicago and kind of all the
Yeah.
horn band stuff. And for Portland, they're one of the big bands in Portland, one of the well-known bands. And we've had blazer dancers and singers through that. In fact, one of the claim to fame is that Shannon from Danity Kane, that was in P. Diddy's
Yeah,
making
yeah.
band.
Yeah.
Shannon's from Portland. She was in our band.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
I forget her last name.
I
Anyways.
watched that show
Yeah.
that brought all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, we did that band and played a lot of jazz groups. Played with I played with Peter White in L.A. for just a short time. I have cousins in the business, or distant cousins, so they kind of helped me
Yeah.
find some gigs.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, the word on the streets is you're a composer as well.
I do compose. I just got back into it like when we moved here. I still had my marketing agency. I still do the work for a couple clients in Canada, where we do their Google and YouTube and all their Facebook digital ads. So that pays the bills. And so I decided about 2.5 years ago to get back into music full time and writing. So it's been kind of a relearning curve as far as some of the technology.
Yeah.
But, it's fun. I mean, I'm in the right place because there's like, my office is at the Nut House.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like right down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I walk to it because we live downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so interesting how, again, so many music people are just right here in town. I did
Lots
not
of
know
talent.
That. Yeah,
A lot.
I did not know that when I moved
And you would
here.
never know it. Even just walking past them on the street, you would never know that person wrote that song or, anything like that.
Yeah,
I think it's
everybody
amazing.
looks. I mean, everybody acts and no pretentiousness. It's just very just
no.
normal people,
Yeah.
and we're all working in the yard. And there's Gary, or there's Spooner, or there's Charles Rose walking his dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes out with Lyle Lovett, and
Yeah.
I was friends with Todd. I can't remember his last name. Played drums for Cake. Used to live in Tuscumbia.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Wow.
I can't think of his last name.
It'll come to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, he live here, and who else? Just a whole bunch of different folks. Saul, who owns a coffee shop. We have a great coffee shop here. In
We were
Sheffield.
there
Groundhog, we were
morning.
just there this morning.
Yeah.
They're
We love
We're
doing-
going
that
to come
coffee
after
shop.
this. After this, we're going to go back over there.
Yeah, we're going right there.
Yeah, yeah, they're doing
Yeah.
a little thing with UNA. Yeah, that's so UNA. Do you work with them a lot with music?
I'm
or-
friends with a lot of the professors. I can call it doctor now. Dr. William Huholt, who just got his PhD a couple years ago. He's a great classical pianist and historian. Like, if you need to know about, who wrote something in the 15th century, 16th century, and especially in piano and
Yeah.
harpsichord music, he's like the expert around here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like, I know my thing, he knows his thing, and we get along. We're just like good friends. And
Yeah, that's another thing about
Yeah.
this area too. That UNA has a great music
Wonderful
program.
music program.
the entertainment too, like their entertainment division that teaches about the business side and music publishing and
And
mixing
that
and
is very
engineering, all that.
important,
Yeah.
the business side of it. Because that's what I always thought whenever I worked at Fame. I'm like, somebody need, like, knowing that they're being taught that part of it, especially publishing and the royalties and all this kind of stuff. Because if you just go in blind, you could get ripped off.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I mean that was the status quo for everywhere, is that those who knew the little bit of information about the law and intellectual property law and how that worked.
Okay, so
Show me the money.
Yeah, show
Yeah.
me the money, Jerry Maguire. We do work. Well, I work with Musicianship to Music Row, and that's coming back. And we use the main room as the event
yeah,
center.
and
for the-
UNA owns that.
Did you just host that? Mm-hmm. Who was there?
There's more. Next
well, we
week.
did like a pre-taping of Light Watch, which is a band. Gary Nicholson, Trey Nichols.
Yeah, they used
his
to be
band.
Yes Trespassing.
Yes, yes, and it was a rock band, and it was amazing. It was really
very,
fun.
Yeah, they were very talented.
was very fun.
I got teared up in a couple of songs. I was
Yeah.
like, wow, these kids have so much talent.
They're good. I mean, they're so
really
good.
Yeah, was it Dylan and Emmett and Trey?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're really cool. So we do it there
At the UNA
the main
room.
room. Used to be the keynote room and Gary owned it.
Well, I mean, I'm sure if you're done this podcast and people know who you are, your dad was,
Don Shrigley.
Mr. Don Shrigley.
and what did he do?
He was a mixing and mastering engineer and a musician, a songwriter.
Because he played a few instruments and wrote. He got his start at Fame.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up there, and he's been passed for about 3 years now.
I remember when we first moved here. I wasn't sure what was he ailing at the time.
Yeah, he was sick.
Sick, and
He
so
had
there's a benefit
cancer.
for him, and
Yes.
that's when I met Trey.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and so they got a benefit over at the Shoals, and
Yes.
another good friend of ours that passed away,
Steve
Pierce invited us to that.
Yeah. Steve was. I loved him. He was such a sweet soul. But yeah, my dad. This is kind of what I can do to keep him alive and like his memory alive for me.
That's good. I'm sure
So,
he's very proud of
Keeps
you.
me connected.
I'm sure he's proud of you right now.
Yeah. Yeah. He should
for
be.
Sure, for sure.
Maybe not some of the things I say, but
Well, I mean, it's like you are his daughter.
Yeah.
You are his
Yeah.
father's daughter.
Yeah. Some of these episodes we're getting a little saucy.
he's
Probably rolling his eyes, going, "Well, she is.
I tried.
She is.
Yeah.
She is a Strigley."
Yeah.
I tried.
Yeah, we're trying. Okay, so when I first heard of you, I mean, the biggest thing that I heard about was that you were with Kenny G
Yes.
now. So,
Yeah,
you said
that's recent.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
said you have the piano, you have all of this upbringing with that being a key player. And So how did that all get aligned? How did that line up where you started working with Kenny G?
Yeah, that's a really good question because it seemed like it happened quickly. I guess I had decided when I got back into I wanted to get back into music full time, but I didn't want to do it small. I wanted to make sure I could get into something. I have some friends in Nashville. Ask some friends. I know the typical route of how you get into playing with any kind of artist and band, and it's usually you have to have
Know
played
somebody
nobody's
or-
in the band
yeah.
and play. And I also knew that I didn't want to just play in clubs or the bar scene because I'm 50 something. I've already done all that. And I said, you know what? What if I just do my own series of like a concert or music series? So I started up the Tennessee Valley Masters of Jazz, where I just have like a jazz show like once a month,
Yeah.
which is plenty enough for me to work on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the people I would hire or to have play with me would be touring musicians that I know that, play jazz or
Yeah.
have played jazz or would like to. So like some of the people on my list was Rich Redman, who's Jason Aldean's drummer for a long
Okay.
time, but he's got some jazz big band background. And then Tom Hurst, who was Tracy Lawrence's drummer,
Yeah.
and did loud jams up in Nashville, and he teaches at UNA part time, and so he was the first drummer in the series. And then I had met the bassist for Kenny G, Vale Johnson. He played with Herbie Hancock, Stevie Nicks, Keb Mo,
Gosh. Oh, Keb Mo. I love him.
Paula Abdul. I mean, he's like played with so many people through his association and recording in LA and living there, working with Kenny G. And I thought, the only way to meet these people is to either get hired to play with them or be the one that hires them.
Yeah.
Right.
So I said, I'll just do that. So I just picked all these different people. And like maybe a year later, he was saying to me, hey, I'm going to send you the board tape for Kenny because we might be needing a sub or something might come up because everyone's getting older. They're in the late 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the realistic part of life is that
Yep.
people
You age
get
out.
you age out. You don't want to age out, but sometimes
Yeah.
that happens. So long story short, he said there's a possible sub opportunity to work because he's not going to be around because he had a medical surgery. The keyboard player Robert Damper, who's been with Kenny G they went to high school together. So he's been in the band for 38 years. All the members of the band have been in the band for about 36, 37 years. Off and on for 30. So
That probably makes you feel like family when you are family at
Yeah.
that point.
they all sound like a married couple at the
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure. I think we sound like a married couple sometimes.
Well, you're not old ladies yet.
No, we're not.
No, but we walk,
imagine
and
when
every time we walk in somewhere, and we're kind of doing it right now.
I know we compliment each other, how we
Yeah.
dress and everything, and
If you're listening to this, they're dressed exactly alike. They're sitting cross-legged on two chairs. They look exactly. They could be sisters.
Literally. But I can't imagine when we're in our 60s, I'm gonna be like throwing stuff at her
Yeah, I
from
know.
across the room or something. Like, hey, can you hear me?
We're gonna be
See, I thought you all related when I
No.
saw
A
that.
lot of people have thought that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
cousins.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
But no blood
No.
relation.
I told her, I said, you're gonna be my friend.
Yep.
She's just an honorary Strigley now.
I am an honorary string.
And she said, okay, I'll be your friend.
It took like 4 months for me to say it. I was like, oh my God.
I don't know if it's crazy or determination on my part, but I do kind of have like so you're saying there's a chance. Yeah, I do have that
You're
ability.
Very
I
determined.
like that. That's the spirit
It's
you have
kind
to
of
have.
delusional.
No, but it,
No,
yeah,
I mean,
I was like, look, this girl really wants to be my friend. I guess I'll just be her friend,
and that's kind of how I got the gig. I said, I'm going to
I'm
be your
going to be your keyboard player.
Yeah.
Kenny. I'm going to be your friend, and you're going to be your keyboard.
Yes.
See, it's getting you
Yes,
on places.
see?
Yeah.
But I mean, on a
Cart
serious,
before horse.
I think the biggest challenge isn't necessarily the skill or the talent or the experience. It's the believing that you could do it, like the mindset.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is probably the same in any industry, especially in music, because as confident as any of these musicians we see playing, we all have this little thing. Even Gary Nichols and I talk about it, like, you know, we always want to be better, and we listen to ourselves as like, that's never good enough.
Have that inner voice.
The inner voice,
is it
the
same
imposter
as
syndrome.
Yeah, the imposter
Yeah.
syndrome.
Oh, I had it going in. I'm like,
Yeah.
He's gonna, you know, he called me. It was July 3rd. It was the night before 4th of July, and they were touring in Asia, and I got a call and text from Kenny.
Yeah.
So just, hey, bro, are you, like, hey, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, are you available for a couple, or can I have you rehearse these songs? I don't know for sure if you're going to be needed because the surgery hasn't, or the medical thing hasn't been scheduled yet, but
Right.
Robert's going to need some time off. We've
Yeah.
got this domestic tour. We've got a world tour coming up. I just need to have something backed up.
Yeah.
And then the next message was, "Yep, it's official. Yeah, we need you to come out. So, can I pay you for practicing, or can I pay you to be on the, to learn all the tunes?" I go, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah, you can absolutely pay me.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
Which is not often that you work with an artist or something, or they're paying you to practice.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Then he asked me like, "What do you want to get? I don't know what to pay you. Tell me what." I go,
Oh, tell me your rate. Well, it's this plus.
well,
this.
let me. Well, you're 75 million records.
Yeah. Right?
Kenny G.
Doing some quick math in that
Cha-ching,
one
cha-ching.
thing.
I'd be like, my person, no, don't worry about it.
Oh yeah. She was. Don't worry.
Well,
Don't
no,
worry about it.
Vale Johnson, who's the bassist. He's been a great guide and kind of mentor in the whole. Here's what this scene of the music business and this industry looks like, and why don't you talk to a couple people? So I talked to a couple touring musicians that have done stuff, and they're like, they named a figure, and so I just threw it out there, and he goes, "Oh, that's exactly what I was thinking." I go,
You're
perfect.
right.
Okay, great.
Yeah, that's great. Oh,
Like, I should have asked for more.
yeah. Right.
Shoot, yeah.
Christmas bonuses.
Yeah.
like-
Oh, yeah. I can't tell you about the story. Sorry.
Not yet.
No, I can't. I just
Okay.
remember.
We are
Off
not,
the mic, and I'll tell you this.
We'll tell that story later. Okay, so that's just how it happened. You were like, okay, I'm going to do this, and then he just magically texted you.
Yeah, but it was
got
in
the job.
November of last year. We did it. We were doing a gig in Huntsville, and that's when Vale said, here's what's potentially going to happen,
situation, yeah.
or would you be interested? Mm-hmm. Well, I got to talk to my agent. I'll get back to you.
Playing hard to get.
I don't know how to do that.
I don't know. Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And then he's like, here's the tape, or here's the recording, and this board tape recording from one of the shows. And I mean, I knew all the songs because most of the songs are his hits
Yeah.
from over the 80s and 90s.
I grew up with Kenny G. My grandmother
Yeah.
loved Kenny.
Yeah, I think we all grew up with him.
I always say when somebody says, when I tell people they say Kenny G, if anybody your age, I tell them it's your parents knew who they are.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It was like my grandmother was kind of like me with her music taste. She was like Kenny G, Vince Gill, Hank Sr. that was
That's
her.
pretty much ours too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean-
Yeah.
I remember the Simpsons episode. With Kenny
Yes.
G. Yeah. That's what I remember.
I remember the one in South Park, I think.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think he was on there, too.
That's the one I
I
remember.
mean, he's probably been on all
Yeah.
those.
Oh, and then my
shows.
favorite is with is it Bad Moms or Bad Mamas or something with Mila Kunis and
Oh,
Yes, Bad Moms.
Yeah,
Bad Moms,
Yeah.
and he's playing Christmas tunes and tells Kenny, "Did you get out of the house?" And I remember him telling me the story. He's like, there was no lines for him, and
He was just improv.
and he said, "It seems weird for me to just walk off. Can I just say something?" And he goes, "Sure." And he goes, "It's not a flute, bitch." And he goes, I think it was Brett Ratner's the director. He said, if you say it just like that, and he didn't tell Mila, they didn't tell her before.
So they were shocked.
Oh, that is
So
so
she was a
funny.
little surprised.
So funny.
So they did a couple. That was his line, and he came up with it, and he was,
That is so funny.
and it was kind of memorable.
Yeah, definitely memorable.
I saw that in the movie theater. And so my friend Farah and me went to see it. And the movie theater got quiet. And she goes, about the time it was that girl that flashed everybody. And she's like, that's you. And I was like,
Oh my gosh.
no,
That's
I wouldn't do that. But she was the wildfire. Like you didn't really know what she was going to do.
Yeah.
And it got really quiet. She's like, that's you.
Oh my gosh.
No.
That's so funny.
So he gave you all this material to learn and then was like, hey, come out on tour with
Yeah, in
us.
a few weeks,
Right,
we did a
Kenny G.
domestic tour.
Okay.
Started in Pennsylvania, ended up, one of the dates was at the famous Ryman
Oh, yeah, I
Auditorium.
love the Ryman.
Oh yeah.
So anybody that's in this area and in country or any kind of Americana music knows the Ryman. It's got history. That's for the Opry. So that was kind of hallowed ground to play. It was kind of cool because it's the first time I've been there and I got to play. And
Oh, cool.
so that was kind of our three of us on the bandstand was from the area. So we had Chris Rodriguez on guitar subbing for John Raymond, myself subbing for Robert Damper, and then Vale Johnson from Franklin, or lives in Franklin. So kind of our hometown show. So we had several people come up to watch and some locals. And that's where I got to meet my new voice teacher. So
Awesome. Okay, so this was the domestic tour, but you went on an international
tour. We just got back as of the taping of this podcast. This was about 4 days ago. I got back from Argentina.
Oh, wow.
That was the end of the 7 country tour. We started in Nairobi. Amazing. That the wealth there that is in Nairobi came out, and we had I met like a prince or like some kind of village king or something, and it was huge. It felt like and I'll share some pictures here when you want with a link, and you can see it looked like a red carpet. It looked like a award show coming in to this one. It was a big event center, or their convention center in Nairobi. We had time off. I got to see some animals, zebras and stuff. And then we went to Uganda. And then South Africa was 4 cities, 4 shows in 4 nights, but 4 different places. So 3 of those were like jump on a plane, get to sound check, do the show.
And then jump on another plane.
And then get about an hour's sleep at the hotel, go to the airport at 4 in, do it again next day.
Wow.
So hats off to the crew who had like an hour or 2 hours of sleep, and the rest of the band who are not, they're not spring chickens anymore, and they still have the energy.
Yeah. They have the charisma, the excitement.
They still have it, and they powered through any pain issues and sleep deprivation.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys are doing well. I mean, I have to say, for Kenny's, this is public information. Kenny's 69 and still practices 3 hours a day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Well, even on his Instagram, I mean, he
you could
feels
see
lively. He's excited. I mean, it's that passion that these musicians, you guys, like, just have.
He's authentic. And, there's that, what do you call it, controversy of, over the years of his musicianship, or as being a jazz musician, or is he a pop musician. He really is authentic with his music, and I think that's what made him last as long.
He's genre-less.
Yeah.
He's just his own.
He's just his own
force.
And they created a genre around him from a marketing standpoint in the radio scene. They called it smooth jazz back in the day. So he's the grandfather or the godfather of smooth jazz.
The godfather of smooth jazz.
But we don't like the term, or it wasn't never a term that they wanted to have.
Yeah.
They just needed that for the radio programming. For the business
you have to have the heart, and the people. These musicians that have the heart for it, and it's also, we've heard a lot of them say there is nothing else that they wanted to do.
Nothing.
Yeah, he said he's since he was 17.
There was no other backup plan. There's not a plan B. There's no other vision except playing music.
That takes a big risk, a lot of big faith. I didn't have it until later in life. So to finally go, well, my kids are grown. The last one's out of college. I can do
anything.
I could do anything then too, but now it's like, well, you better try it before it's too late.
Right. Yeah.
And throw your hat in the ring. And so that I wrote it down. Like you were asking how it happened. I wrote it down once they told me, but I had a list of people I want to eventually play for or get to meet and play with.
Look at you manifesting it.
And he was number 2 on number 2 on my list. And then every day from probably December until June of this year, during my walks with the dogs, and I just listened to my meditation tapes or YouTube meditation videos, and we would repeat the same thing. Like, I am the keyboard player on stage, and I would see myself playing.
Wow, look at you
every day, and that helped prepare the nervousness part, because it's kind of. It's still kind of exciting and nervous and scary to go out there, and there's like 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 people, Some people that
screaming
play
for
here,
him.
they'd probably be normal.
Yeah.
But
when your mind is ready for it, then your body will be ready for it.
And you have to prepare way in advance, because it's it's almost too late to try to catch up there.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
But when things are aligned, it goes smoothly.
Oh yeah.
it does. There's fun stuff that we call them little bloopers or little things that go wrong. And I remember maybe I think it was the second actual time playing with him, because I showed up at the beginning of the run and I literally just met him and we had sound check and we had the show. There was no rehearsal. I never rehearsed with the band. The first show was my rehearsal.
Oh, that's crazy.
Wow.
So like I said, okay, that was okay. He goes, you were fine. I nailed it. And second show, there was a little technical issue with the backline keyboard, and we laugh about it now, but I was like sweating bullets. And he comes over, take your time, just reset, and like to the audience, we're having a technical issue, no big deal. Just start over, chill out, just relax.
And he's so seasoned, it's probably like,
no, he's
doesn't
like,
bother
he goes,
him.
it wasn't like I made a mistake because I didn't play the right, because the keyboard wasn't working. He's like,
Wow.
that happens, shit happens.
Yeah.
He just made it part of the show.
Yeah.
He's like, this is on your biggest hit, dude.
But I bet it's really good to work with somebody like that who doesn't get all bent out of shape and then makes your nervous system go crazy. With these being cool and calm about it, it can make you like jump back in and be like, okay, well, that was technical difficulties and I'm fine now.
Yeah, and we laugh about it because it's like those are the things of the tour you remember, or and so the drummers just after the show or a couple nights later, he's like, I remember when you went to play and went dink, dink, dink.
Well, we do that with here.
Yeah.
I mean, there's stuff that both of us say and we're like, oh God.
Yeah, edit. Cut.
It's too much. It's too much work to edit. We'll just leave it.
Yeah.
Well, we do.
Yeah.
We have.
Yeah.
Left
All right.
over.
Well, Tyra, I think it's time for our infamous question. That
All
is
right.
always just shocks and
Is it the 8-ball
surprises.
question?
No.
No,
Hey,
something
you
even
know
worse.
what? This is even worse. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Now that I know what Tyra's like, I'm not sure.
You better be scared. I'm joking. It's fine. I thought I had sunglasses on. Okay.
She's really a blonde. Sorry to all the blondes out there. I didn't.
Oh. Okay, go for it, girl.
All right.
What's your question for Ed? What's your question for
Okay,
Ed?
Lily. I mean, Ed.
Yes.
If you were a stripper, what would your song be? What's going to get you going and working that pole?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not great with titles, but I remember something about the milkshake in the.
Brings all the boys to the yard. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I kind of would see that as probably.
Yes. I mean, that's a great song.
That
I've
is.
used it before for an entrance, so that's.
What kind of... Oh, he's joking.
Yeah. All right, Tyra. What would your
I was
song...
like, really? What kind of entrance is this?
Because I actually was a stripper, but it's been years.
Oh, we didn't even get to touch on
I know,
that.
not
man.
even touching on that one. Dang,
Okay,
next
so-
episode. All right, what was yours?
Okay.
What would yours be for this episode?
I thought you were going to ask me what the name would be, because that's really. What's the rule of thumb? It's your street you lived on and your pet.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
what is that?
Yeah,
what would your
I have-
stripper name be?
Yeah. Oh, gosh, that's
that's a
another
good
question.
question.
we
You
get.
should ask that of Gary or somebody if you haven't done their podcast.
Yeah.
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 What would your stripper name be?
Gary Nichols.
We're going to tag him.
Love you, Gary. Just kidding. I should have said Justin Holder.
Oh, Justin Holder.
Because get it? Justin
Holder.
Holder. Oh, yeah. Holder hard. Holder.
Don't get me started on what I called the band. I thought it was something else, and I said, "Oh, let's go see the Blank Dogs." And like, it's Slaw Dogs, Ed.
Slaw Dogs.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought they're the Raw Dogs. It's Slaw Dogs. My bad.
Oh, my gosh.
We took a left turn on this one.
Yes, a big left turn.
Yes.
Was not expecting this. All right, Tyra, your turn.
Okay. My stripper song would be Cherry Pie by Warren.
Oh,
I'm going back.
Yeah,
That's
you're
a good
going
one.
way back.
My stripper name would be Kenny G.
Candy G.
Candy
Yeah,
G.
Candy G.
What is yours?
God, I don't know. This episode, see, before when we were talking about before you got here, I'm just going to stick with it because when we went to Groundhog this morning, I got on that little
harpsichord.
Yeah, and I played some for Liszt Beethoven.
Ooh.
And but I think mine today would be the dun 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 dun, the Beethoven song. I don't even know what it's called.
What is that called?
Dun, dun, dun,
Really
dun.
dramatic.
Yeah.
Really dun, 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 you know that. I don't even know the title.
Yeah, but with like a hip hop beat behind it.
No, I was just like
she's
literally
gonna go theatrical.
because I have learned with this podcast, with all my stripper all my stripper songs, that I'm very theatrical, and I feel like that would have a lot to work with.
Yeah.
A lot of emotion behind it.
So what would your name be?
Okay, what was the theory again? The street, your street.
I thought it
name
was
and
like
your
something like
pet?
the street you lived on, your pet. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
if that was the case, yeah, I had a dog named Roxy growing
Oh
up.
my gosh.
And then my street name was Burden Ranch. Roxy Burden Ranch.
I don't think you want to name the word burning in a name.
No, Burden.
Birdie.
A-
Wow.
Yeah, Roxy
I thought you said burning.
Burden Ranch. That would be my stripper name. Stripping to Beethoven.
Dun, 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 dun.
I like
Ladies and gentlemen,
cherry
give it up
pie.
for Roxy
Burden
Burden
Ranch.
Ranch.
Roxy Burden Ranch. Here
With
once
Kenny
a week.
G.
Tuesday nights, once a week. Stripping.
There's a lot of stripping in this podcast.
It really is.
We are
We were
taking it
playing
all
some
up.
Canon and D.
Oh, very
And-
official.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was doing a little dance. I don't know what the hell this was.
We're just very theatrical. That's what we're learning about ourselves.
And we like to laugh.
And we like to laugh.
I can tell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
We're just
the
silly.
podcast will. How did that get about?
We
Just real quickly.
we just-
Okay, so really, there's no quick way. But anyways, I went to have Reiki done because I was all kinds of jacked up.
And I'm a Reiki practitioner.
Yes.
Oh, I
And-
read that about you. That's right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And did you read I was jacked up?
No,
Okay, well.
I didn't see that. I
But
didn't see that
she
Instagram
came
post.
she came to me and she said, I have
It's
problems.
subliminal message.
Yeah, she came to me. She said, I have problems. I said, I have problems too. Let's work it out together.
Yeah. So we did like
We did couple
Reiki a bunch,
sessions.
and then I talked to her, and then she's like, "Oh yeah, I like to go walk." I was like, "I do too. You want to go walk with me?" She's like, "No, I like to walk by myself." I was like, "Okay, fine."
And then she's like, you want to have coffee? I'm like,
No, I like to have coffee by myself. And I'm like, "Okay, you're gonna be my friend."
Yeah.
And then she became my friend.
About 4 months of
She
Heather.
stalked you, is
Yeah,
basically.
she was
Yeah.
hassling me for 4
Basically.
months. And I was like, fine, I'll be your friend. She's like, you want to start a podcast? And I'm like, okay, fine.
She,
Okay.
yeah. And then here we are.
That's
And then
how I got
actually we
started.
made an Instagram,
And we just did it.
and we just did it.
Yeah.
See, manifesting.
Yep.
We did manifest it. Yeah. So it was great.
And everything is just happening, and we love it.
And you've had great guests that I've seen.
Yes.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. I'm
And,
kind of
I mean-
I'm kind of lucky. This is pretty blessed to.
yeah.
I feel
well,
pretty
we
cool.
are blessed to have you here.
I know.
Like-
We feel honored to have
Yeah.
you
Oh,
on
thank
the
you.
couch.
Yeah, I loved this. Sheffield is cool. It's the being at the right place at the right time
Yeah.
with the podcast.
That's right.
Mhm.
That's right.
Going back out with Candy G soon
Yeah. Candy G.
or Skinny G.
Candy G.
Oh God,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
funny.
Oh,
Skinny
yeah.
G.
All right. Well, thank you so
Sorry,
much,
Candy,
Ed.
if you heard this. I'm just kidding. I need the gig.
I need the gig.
Keep me.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Ed.
Thank
for being
Thank
on
you.
the
so
show.
much.
And once again,
This was a blast.
it's, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So who are we again?
We are
We're
all the things.
things.
Hosted by
Tyra.
And Sarah.
and special guest.
Ed
Bisquera.
Bisquera. All
And,
right.
and thanks to our team over there,
Yes,
Lily
thanks to
and
our
Corey.
team.
Lily and Cody.
Lily and
Cody.
Cody. Shout out. All right. Thanks, everybody. And